Well, hello there, little buckaroo. How are you today? Let's put our apron on because I have a new friend to introduce you to. I just picked up this piece. Love a good drive. Love it when like a place, any thrift store that I love where I can get furniture is at the end, or really cool home decor for a cool price, an awesome price. And I got this piece for $4.99. You see right here? This is the proof right here. $4.99. And you can see right here. And when I peeled it back, I'm like, oh my gosh, there was another tag underneath it. So it looks like they originally had this piece. I can see it. You have to trust me, it's the hot pink tag underneath. And I pulled it open and it said they originally wanted $19.99 for it. And I'm pretty sure if I look back in one of my past videos, I can see through it. They originally had this piece right here at $19.99. Hey Terry, hey Diane. And anyhow, guess what I got for $4.99? Plus I had some rewards. I got $1.58, I think it was, off of it. So all in all, I'm feeling like this was a really good purchase. And she's solid. I love it. The drawers, everything works in it just fine. She's pretty meaty. And so I think I'm going to put a really fun color. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. That's right. I'm thinking I'm going to use the moonbeam. So if you love a good pop of color on a piece of furniture, we're going to go with Moonbeam, which is a new color we just put out this weekend. And it's off on its way to you guys today. Speaking of today, so this was made by, it says, ooh, National Association Furniture Manufacturing Seal of Integrity. Assurance of Value. Heckman. I wonder, anybody recognize this? All I can say is, Heckman, yeah. All right. Heckman, good job. Good job. How's everybody? Say hello. Hey, Beverly. So I'm going to tell you, today is the day. Today is the day that I'm feeling the, let me think now, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Today is the day that the temperatures have gone down in the area. That I am loving it. It's given me an extra pep in my step. Right now, I just looked at 63 degrees. I can see the sunset is starting to go down here. It's getting darker in the evenings. Have you guys noticed that? Oh, I think part of my handle just went flying. There it is. By the way, I got to go dig mine out. But did you know that you can get these little tiny trays that are magnetic? And so what happens is when you take stuff like this off of it, you put it in your tray and it just stays there, right? So that's always good. I'm just going to put mine in a spot over here that I know it will be safe and sound. But yeah, ooh, yes, please, $4.99. Let me take out the other one. So today it's been, on average, I want to say all day, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And it has just been beautiful. It's feeling fall. You know, I was actually a little bit earlier going, I could actually put on another layer. How exciting. And I was just looking at the weather. We have wind, okay? Picture it. Sicily. Wind coming in at 9 p.m. I mean, I looked it up. It's got the little wind symbol on the Weather Channel map here. And then at 10 o'clock, we start. Cue the thunder and lightning. Oh, guys. This puts me in such a decorating mood, just a creative mood. And Matt's in his creative mood. He's like making supper right now, and I can smell it in the shop kitchen. He's out there, and he has got, I'm telling you, you put some ground beef, you put some onions and mushrooms and peppers, and he's doing like this whole thing with meat and veg. It smells amazing. And that is what I am here for. This is my season. I am ready for it all. Do I want to put these in right now as I paint? How close to the edge do they get me? Maybe I'll do those in a second. We'll paint those at the end. All right, we're going to go with some Moonbeam. Anybody else just ready for fall, though? You've had a rough winter, a long polar winter. You have had just a humid, tough summer with, in my case, no building AC, a window unit that kind of works, not really, still maintaining 80 degrees, and a fan. And I am ready for fall weather. I am ready for chili. I am ready for just baking cookies, sweater weather. I am ready for books, cross stitch, painting, canvas art, junk journaling, all kinds of projects. And I just feel it. You know that time? Connie says, hey, Sonia, you're so awesome. You're awesome too, Connie. I appreciate you. Thank you. You realize that what you see in other people exists within yourself. You're awesome too. We are all the same, my friends, all the same, right? You cannot hide what is inside. And what is inside this jar? Now let me think, which one do I want to go with? I think it's kind of fun that this one, this really old shortcut that I've had for eons, I still love this brush. I'm just very, very attached to this brush, but look how fun it is. There was one of you guys one time, I still have them. And I have pictures of them as well because I'm like, I got to keep these forever. You did paint brushes, and you did it made it look like this was hair on a shabby chip brush. And who was that? Did one of you guys, it might've been that's on here watching, and you put a bandana, because I love my bandanas, and you put googly eyes and you painted it. And you did one for Matt, you did one for me. Cheryl says, what is junk journaling? Oh, it's so fun. If you love mixed media. So I'll tell you a secret. If you actually watch my new vlog that I have, my brand new YouTube channel that I just announced this week, it starts on Sunday night, will be the first episode. I actually picked up something today, which will be my junk journal, and you'll see how I bring it to life. So at least it's the way that I junk journal, and you'll see how I use it week to week to fill it out, and how I use it in the projects, and but how I also create the pages and all that sort of stuff. So I picked up today, when I thrifted, a book, and I am going to turn my $1.99 thrifted book into my journal, my weekly crafty journal, thoughts, projects, all those sorts of things. And so every week to week, I'm basically going to document and use that as part of my journal, and you'll see how it all comes together. But a junk journal, it might be anything, like bringing it together. Literally, your junk journal could be a thrifted book, and it could be a brand new book that you buy, doesn't matter. But you use pieces around you. It could be a piece of fabric. Maybe you got something and you love the tissue paper that it came into. It's little bits that you bring together to create just a spread, right? And you can write anything you want in there. Well, 3 things that you're grateful for today. It could be things that you've done, did. Maybe it could be recipes. Maybe it could be, projects, just little things that you want to note. It could be anything. So anyhow, that's what we're going to do. Hey, Barb. Barb says, hi from Ohio. So by the way, my YouTube channel, if you want to go follow, you'll see my first episode come out on this coming Sunday. So it's going to be a weekly show with a bunch of projects every single week. And so this is live, where I hang out every day live. But this is where I'm filming projects behind the scenes, and I'm doing them in episodes. And so you can watch and follow along and get ideas and get inspirations. It's going to be a really good time. I've got a couple projects on the go that you guys haven't seen, and so that's where you're going to see them. Also, Matt, he is a chef, so I've basically said, hey, babe, would you be I'm going to be cooking and canning and learning things as well this fall and winter. I want to learn how to make my own jams and jellies, and I want to take time to slow down to begin the process of learning how to just be a better cook myself. And so anyway, this is kind of going to be week to week of just all kinds of stuff and things, right? So, all right, which brush should we go with? This one's kind of newer and it's really fluffy. This one, so just a tip as well, is that if you have a brush that you like, even if it starts to look like this is perfect for pouncing, being a Tigger, all right? And you just go ahead and you can pounce around the corners and stuff like that, just to help put your paint on. So let me see, what am I feeling tonight? I might feel this one actually. This one feels thick, so let's go with that one. But yes, it's gonna be a good time. Is it, what's it like where you guys are? Did you have a good day today? Let me move this over so you can see right here. Terry, how are you, my friend? All right, you ready? Oh my gosh, let's turn this round upside down. with a little bit of beautiful moonbeam. Oh, she's crazy. Crazy girl, crazy. Oh, I love that color. That's gonna be so nice. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. I'm actually working on decorating a little bit tonight. I've got some pieces, and it's really fun to do that. You know, I'm gonna document that on my channel as well, just decorating my little nest, my little part of the world. And yeah, so evenings like this, when it starts to get dark outside, supper is cooking, I get to work on a little bit of a project. By the way, my goal right now is to just put a coat of paint down. This is my first coat. I'm gonna do it like a little bit distressed style. So I think it'll be good. And yeah, just kind of gently put it down, get the base down, drop the base, drop the base. All right. And look at that. Do you see that smile? It's already coming out. Right there, you see it, right? I mean, come on. Come on! Love it. Love it. Okay, now let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and go over that little smiley face. We know what's there. We got some good positive vibes infused into this piece. But what we don't want to do is let it sit up there, and then if somebody's looking, you know, they buy it and they're looking at it later going, I swear I see faces in my furniture. I have no idea why you would see faces in your furniture. Do you ever get like that? Do you have a brain that like you can see patterns and stuff? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes when I'm like standing in the shower, you ever look at the ceramic tiles and stuff? Like I swear, sometimes I'm mornings, I'm in the shower and I'm looking, I'm like, I swear to God, I see a horse. And I see horses, right? Like, anybody just do that? You can pick out patterns. Maybe you're somebody who sees stuff in, you know, stuff in rocks or anything like that. It's so fun. Come on, tell me I'm not the only one. Nancy's on here, Jennifer Kelly. So what do you think of this color, friends? See, when we get into the season of cozy, it's fun to have all this colored furniture around you when you don't see that much color, especially, at least for me, speaking from my own personal experience, is that when things get cold outside and you have a long winter or you're spending more time at home, it is nice to be able to have a cozy space. And so a piece like this to come home to with a lamp, maybe a thrifted lamp, which by the way, I've been looking at lamps. There's some really nice ones out there that you can get, and you can test it before you buy it, but you get a lamp, maybe you paint the base of it. Sometimes you can get lamps that have those wooden bases. Those are real nice. Right now I'm not caring too much in terms of like just getting my base down, so I'm just getting my first little bit of color, and then I'll put my second, and then I'll do some distressing. You can do a little distress marks with your brush, meaning that you don't fill it in completely. Oh my goodness, that's so nice. But yeah, picture a lamp, a stack of books. These little legs have these little like pieces down here. These guards, I guess they are, to help just keep, you know, it's that quality that we saw inside on the tag. Those would be really pretty, you know, done in like a black gold wax. Whatever I do the hardware, I can do the feet that color as well. But the key is just to get your color down, and we didn't have to do anything with this, which makes it really easy. So Matt's making supper, and I'm making my own little fun here with paint. Let's turn it on the side. Right there. Nancy says that would be pretty in a girl's room. Yes, in my room. Hello. Connie says I love yellow. I know. Yellow is such a happy color. Colors can do a lot for your mood, right? But yeah, when you're coming home or you have a cozy spot, oh, it's the best. You got your favorite things around you. You can paint what you got or go thrift. So I did get another piece today. I didn't tell you that. I actually filmed a little video when I was there. So we took a drive over to Ohio after we got all your paints out. Thank you again for those of you who came out this weekend. We only have literally 2 jars left. They are 2 jars of the Wild Iris, which is that really pretty purple color that I painted those flowers with yesterday. So that's all we have left. If anybody still wants to grab that color, because it's going to be a while before we bring it back, because I want to cycle through a lot of other colors this week. I am working on a beautiful teal, a beautiful pumpkin. We've got a really pretty blue navy coming out, because you guys have been asking for that. So now's your chance right now at the beginning of the week, before we set up what we want to offer this weekend. If you guys have any paint color choices, let me know. Now's your opportunity. So if you've been desiring a piece of furniture in a certain color and you'd like to paint it, let me know. Maybe it's a color we'll do for all of us. I have many teals I want to do. There's so many shades of every color. Like, you cannot run out. And so that's what I want to do this time around, is just have fun painting in a million gazillion colors. Do a batch of it and then move on to something else. And maybe if I really fell in love with something and I'm like, I need it back, I'll do it again. You know, we can make another batch of it another week. I will do some more antique lace and the Raven's Wing this week as well, because I know you guys need your classics. But if I put out 6 new colors again this week, so here's a tip, by the way. So this is starting to set up here. So when I came back over, I just naturally started doing this. So I just put the color on. Your second coat, if you want, you can kind of do a little pouncy on it here. It'll just give it a little bit of texture, but also help you with the coverage. But at the end of the day, you just need 2 coats. At least I would do at least 2 coats. So you have to tell me if there's any colors that you'd really like to have that would really light up your, you know, make you happy. Let me know. Let's see here. Oh, seeing patterns and faces? Yeah. Our brains are pretty amazing like that, right? We can see stuff. The brain likes to put things in order. And that's why sometimes art can feel really weird, because, you know, maybe somebody painted something. Oh, I'll give you an example. You guys hate it. So when I was doing thrifting videos, I guess what I'm trying to say is our brains love to see repeating patterns. And sometimes art can be created where it doesn't close the loop, and we look for the pattern, we look for it. So sometimes when I'm thrifting, I don't film an ending to my videos, and my video just cuts off. You guys hate that. Because your brain is like, no, but I need to have the ending. Where'd you go? You just can't leave me like that, right? So our brains are cool. It is amazing that we have computers, right? Like, our brain is a computer. I find that amazing. I know, it's real deep, but I'm just serious. Just think about that. Did you ever think about that? Like, the very fact that you're thinking right now in your head, you have a computer that you're pulling from. It's wild. It's amazing. It's my 5 cents for the day. Gratitude, right? Just being thankful. This week we're talking about being thankful for taste buds. Not just eating food to sustain, but being able to taste it. So what are some of your favorite foods that you're looking forward to this season? Like, I really didn't eat many soups this summer. I know you can't see what I'm painting. Just trust me. It's another yellow side. But yeah, I can't, like, it's been so warm. I really didn't eat a lot of hot things. So I cannot wait for, like, things like chili and soups. Oh my goodness. Dare I say pumpkin spice stuff? I do love pumpkin spice. You know what I really like that comes out in fall? Those pumpkin rolls. Never had them until I moved to Pennsylvania. And then I swear they just, like, at work people would drop off pumpkin rolls. And I'm like, a pumpkin roll? It's like the cake with all the icing in the center. Oh my gosh. Is it good? But yeah, pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Love it. All right, tell me if you're loving it. For my very first coat, I'll show you what the drawers look like as well. It's pretty nice. Hey, Sandra and Julie and Beverly. All right. Remember, this is the spa part. We see the potential. She's going to need her second coat. And when this sets up, it's going to be gorgeous. It is like a, it's a mustard yellow. And when it dries up, you really start to see the orange that comes out into it. Maybe if I hold it that way, you'll see it a little bit better right there. So nice. So we'll go ahead and let that start to set up. I might go in a little bit deeper with this. Or you guys have any movies that you break out in the fall? I'm just going to pull a little bit of color inside right here. Just like that. Okay. Nice. And now, oh, the beautiful drawers. Let's try this. You go in there. Will you just sit there like that? I just think it'd be kind of cool too. Just leaving the drawer just a wood color, right? So Matt's making supper. I'm gonna let this dry. Go eat supper. Enjoy delicious food and time with my husband, and then I am going to relax a little bit. I want to work on some projects I've got going on in the background, a little bit of decorating, just changing stuff around. I was always that person growing up that would always change things around. My mother would hear things in the middle of the night and come out and be like, "It's you." Like, yeah, why are you still up at 2 o'clock in the morning changing your room around? You got school in the morning. Isn't that pretty right there? So nice. It is a very happy color, Terry. I love it. I don't think you should be afraid to paint your furniture fun colors. Go over it again if you don't like it. You can change it out for the season. Actually, I'm going to push this one back a little bit further and then bring this one out. You know, life is too short to just be stuck and not make a decision about color because you're afraid of what it's going to come out like. You know, just go do it. Go do it. This is going to be so nice when I get to the point of distressing it, because if you guys can see it, it has like 1, 2, 3 little squares. So when I distress, I'll distress each square to really bring it out. It's going to look good. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the top lip here. Say it with me. Heck yeah, man. This is a Heckman piece of furniture. And I say, heck yeah, man. Little did they know that down the road, Sonia would be coming to paint it. So this is already drying. Even though I don't even have my fan on here, this is already setting up. And it's going to be so nice because I'll show you real quick. Now tomorrow you'll see it painted. But yeah, this is almost dry. But just to show you that when you put your second coat onto it, be patient, let your first one dry. I'm just doing this to kind of show you maybe through the screen so you can see how it just gets brighter. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. So get it on, let it dry, and then it's up to you if you want to put any distress marks into it. I'm going to personally do that because I love cozy furniture. I'm gonna stick with what I love. Oh, so good. So yeah, when you do your second coat, you also get a chance to fill in anything, you know, that your first coat with your brush hairs, just your brush spread open and you can see lines. Sometimes, you know, you can keep that if you like that, but if not, know that you have potential right there. So yeah, this week we're going to be doing, like I said, a pumpkin color. There's so many pumpkin colors. There's so many rust colors, but I'll probably do one pumpkin this week. You know how there's many greens, like we did the Enchanted Forest, and last week we did Moss Blanket. There's so many different colors and, you know, shades. So, but yeah, this is going to be a pumpkin week for sure because I have some projects that I want to do, and I would really like to have some pumpkin paint. Making sure there's no drippies, everything looks good. I can't wait for this to set up. I have a fan, which I'm going to go ahead and find my plug-in so I can plug it in, and this is going to dry really, really quickly. It's going to look really good, especially with that, you know, with the yellow. This is the Moonbeam mustard yellow, and then, you know, once we get it all basically coated out, 2 coats of paint, and then I can distress it, and then I can do my wax, my poly and my wax. It's going to even deepen it, and then we'll do something with this here. Any ideas for what I should do for the, to darken this up? What color? Whether I'll go with like a deeper black or a brass black, the black gold, something like that. We'll figure it out. But if you have any ideas, I feel like dark handles would go really good. And then if I want, I can hit those little things that kind of protect the legs. I think it's going to be great. What do you think? All right, so there we go. There we go. Here she is, all mellow and yellow. Pretty excited. So now I'm going to go eat some food with Matt. I'm really excited about that as well. Thank you for joining me for another project, and hopefully you're getting ideas for something to do. Make your nest cozy for the season. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.